Let me restate that just one second. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our recording. We're going to be going over money moves and can I survive on your own project this week. We're going to be focusing on money moves today. Notes on the exam and stuff. You can use the study guide and stuff. That should be fine. Okay. So so my study guide is really just points to study and stuff. It's not going to have like answers to questions and stuff. So it'll have just like, it'll have some vocab, but then just kind of like different things that we've gone over and concepts that you want to make sure that you go back and you review. We will also, yes. So if you want to expand upon those and stuff, you are welcome to use those and stuff. But the study guide I will give you is not going to be like a full set of notes. So it won't be quite as detailed as like the normal ones that you get. It'll be more of like kind of a list, if that makes sense. And then if you want to go and dig deeper into them and take further notes, you're welcome to do that. I have prepared a PowerPoint and Kahoots that we'll do in class because we'll review the 2 days before the exam. I'm going to prepare like a Kahoots multiple choice. So, and those are questions directly off of the test. Obviously, you can't use that on the test and stuff, but those are things I pulled from the test bank and stuff. So in addition to giving you the study guide, we will spend time in class doing review, going over sample questions, which is reviewing. Okay. So we'll do both. I'll give you the study guide 2 weeks ahead. So I'll have that for you by Wednesday. And then that last week, we'll spend some time just doing some review in class and going over some of the sample multiple choice questions. So it's a good way to test, how am I doing and stuff before you take it. Okay. And remember, we're taking ours the 12th, Friday the 12th. Okay, so Friday the 12th, that counts for your attendance that day. So make sure that I put it on the homepage. Make sure that you go and it is, oh, good question. It's 55. Let me look really quick. I literally just looked at this and I don't remember. Let me look. So I give you the right number. Good question. I believe it's 55 questions. I was right. 55. 55. I haven't totally lost it yet. So yeah, 55 questions. Okay. All multiple choice, but there's no free response. Okay. And it's worth 10% of your grade and you only take it once, right? There are no retakes. Okay. So remembering that, right? So it's 10% of your grade, 55 questions, and you get 1 take. Okay. There are no retakes on midterms and finals. All right. Any questions on that? I'll spend a little bit of time beginning of class Wednesday. I'll go over a little bit more and and like I said, I'll post your study guide and I'll even do a separate post with that in Canvas. I'll do that in the announcement and I'll put, final exam study guide there so that everybody can get access to that. Okay. All right, let's get going. Today is National Pigs in a Blanket Day. Do you like pigs in a blanket? Do you know what pigs in a blanket is? And if so, do you have certain toppings or things you like? Basically, it's a hot dog like wrapped in like a croissant roll or like some kind of like pastry. So pig in a blanket. I know. Literally pig in a blanket. Well, my meme is kind of from that, right? That one's from Still Magnolias. Great classic movie from the 80s. If you're a Dolly Parton fan or just if you like a funny classic movie, can't go wrong with Still Magnolias. Anyways, yeah, so pig in a blanket is a hot dog rolled in a pastry and like baked or something like that. So think of like a corn dog, but like it's rolled that like has cornmeal around it, except it's like in like a croissant roll or something like that. They're really good. I mean, if you like, a hot dog or, you can use any kind of hot dog. They're really good. I like mine with like mustard, like certain kinds of mustards and stuff like that. It's really good. And a lot of sometimes like people will do them like as appetizers, like mini ones, or sometimes you can get bigger ones. Yeah. So, I mean, if you like, hot dogs or sausage or like shish kebab, those kind of things. Yeah. So if you like a corn dog, you would like a pig in a blanket. If you like a corn dog, you like a pig in a blanket. It's pretty hard not to like them, So if you don't like hot dogs, then you probably won't like a pig in a blanket. Anybody? Or is this just way too old school? You like them sometimes? What do you like on them, Caitlin? Do you like to dip them in something? I like mine in mustard. What do you like? Do you like to dip it in anything? To feed them plain? Hey, that too, especially if they're the little like mini ones, right? You can just like pop them. It's like, it's like no ending. Yeah, right? Right? They're good. Okay. We'll keep going. So our standards, what are we going to be going over? So the things we're going to be going over, money moves, and I'm going to talk a little bit about that here in a second. And then the project, Can I Survive on My Own? It's really just starting to look at, we're getting to the heart of financial literacy, which is how it applies to you. How do you handle your money? How online banking, online apps and things like that, protecting your identity. What are the costs of things, utilities, how to budget, how to find an apartment, what does that cost? It's just so kind of breaking that down. What's your credit report? Why do we have a credit report? Why is that important? Why do you want to have a good credit report? And things like that. So it's just kind of getting into those basics of financial literacy, and all that's a fancy way of saying being able to make money, manage your money, and, have it go in a way that you can survive off of it and hopefully thrive, eventually, get your income up to a level that you can, achieve some of these standards of living that you want. Okay. Down the road. So to start that off, do any of you use cash apps like Zelle, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal? Do any of you use, digital currency apps? And if so, which one? Which one, Cody? I use Zelle and Venmo a lot. Zelle, okay, cool. PayPal, I use that like sometimes when I'm online, but I don't really use it very much. I don't use any other like the direct cash, and I don't use the Apple Pay. Use PayPal? Okay. Cool. PayPal's like the OG kind of. Yeah, PayPal is kind of the OG, and they are nice, like, especially if you're on shopping on like some sites, sometimes PayPal is accepted. So I'll use it then, like, instead of having to go put in my credit card information or something, or my debit card information. So PayPal is still really nice. Like if you're shopping on certain like websites or things like that. I don't know about you, like Zelle, Venmo is a little easier for like pay to pay. Like if I sent you money right or something, you know what I mean? Like it'd be easier. I encourage you, if you haven't gotten onto an app or something like that, they are really helpful or useful, especially just in small business, in personal, things. If you got to refund somebody or something like that, Venmo is probably the easiest one. Or if you have certain banks have Zelle. Zelle's already built into your online banking. So for example, I use Bank of America, and Zelle's already built in. So I just have to go into my Bank of America app, and then I can send through Zelle right through my Bank of America app. Venmo is obviously a separate app, but that one I actually had first, and it was just easy because it's separate from my bank account. So I kind of liked that there was a little bit more autonomy and not like direct access to my bank account, stuff like that. So there are lots of options. There are lots of options. PayPal, you can connect it to a bank account, a debit card, or a credit card. Okay, Cash Apps to do like your taxes. Okay, cool. Good for you, Ryder. Sounds like you're in it. You're figuring it out. Good job. So I encourage you, and this is part of the reason we're going to do Money Moves, because actually the founder of Zelle, or CEO of Zelle, helped to frame this course. So, and the reality is, like when I was growing up, none of this existed. Like this is all in the last 20 years. PayPal came around, and actually Elon Musk was one of the founders of PayPal and getting that going and stuff. There's a lot of techies that were connected to PayPal early on. So PayPal is kind of the OG. It's been around. And then we have these other apps or different variations of, cashless pay, right? That we can use, that we can be directly or indirectly connected to your bank account or a credit card or things like that. All right. So what we're going to do today is we are going into Everfi. Okay. And like I said, I really want to give you like as much time as possible. And you're going to be working on the Money Moves program. Okay. So let me show you just to kind of go through so that, if you haven't been in class, you're not really familiar. So you're going to go into your Clever, go to Everfi app. Okay. Once you're in Everfi, click on that. Okay, so once you're in Everfi, then you're going to select Money Moves. So we already finished Marketplace. That should be done. Remember, we did financial literacy last week. So just really quick, if you missed class last week, we did the first 4 in the financial literacy course. Okay, so last week, and you can look at the live session page or the announcement. I have screenshots, the PowerPoints in there. So we did these first 4. We did tax simulation, banking basics, employment and taxes, and budgeting. So if you missed last week, or if you're a little bit behind, last week we did the first half of Everfi, the financial literacy. Okay, so these 4. Next week and the following week, we will finish these other ones. Okay, so we've done these 4 so far: tax simulation, banking basics, employment and tax, and then budgeting, right? We did those in class, gave you guys time to work, and they were all due last Friday. So if you're behind, Those are the 4 that you need to be focusing on, okay, that we did last week. Those were the only 4 things due last week, okay, but those 4. And make sure, remember that your screenshot is showing me the score, the name of the assignment, and your name. Okay, any questions on that? Any questions about last week? So this is from last week. Okay, so then for this week, I'll go back here into my courses. Okay, we are going to be in money moves. Okay, so modern banking and identity protection. So details, here we go. Okay, there's a short video and then it'll show the app. So let's watch the short video and then it'll show us the ones we need to do. So here we go.
Hi, I'm Alco, CEO of Zelle. Zelle is a payment app used by millions of Americans every day to pay their friends, family, and small businesses. The great thing about Zelle is that hundreds of banks and credit unions of all sizes across the U.S. offer it integrated as part of their mobile banking and online banking solution. Our goal is to make it fast, safe, and easy to send and receive money for all sorts of things, like splitting pizza with your friends. In this digital course, you're going to explore modern banking and identity protection. Each lesson will introduce you to real financial scenarios like online and mobile banking, person-to-person payments, and protecting your information online, like how to spot and avoid scams. Like most things you do today, you're going to do most everything on your phone or on your computer. And we want to make sure that you have access to the information that helps you make educated decisions so that you can live your life, achieve your dreams, and make your mark on your communities and the rest of the world.
Okay, then it should take you straight to this page, okay? So there are 4 lessons in here. We are doing 3, okay? So we're doing the introductory financial concepts, modern digital banking, and identity theft and fraud protection. So don't worry about the peer-to-peer transactions. We're doing these 3 right here. Okay, so we are doing the financial concepts, modern banking, and the identity theft and protection. All right, so we're doing those first 3 that you see. So don't worry about the peer-to-peer transaction one. Okay, so we're going to do these 3. So the place that you submit them, let me show you really quick. Okay, and again, if you're ever if you haven't been in class, you're not sure, you can always go to your announcements because I list everything on Tuesdays and Fridays. That's a good way. The live session page, right? I post, so this is from last week. So I posted what we did each day with a snapshot of what the screenshot should look like when you post it, all right, when you turn it in. So this is when we went over, and then also you can find the recordings from last week. So those were all financial literacy. So this week, again, it's going to tell you what we're doing. So Money Moves, it gives the 3 names of the programs. All 3 of these are due tomorrow. Okay, so the goal is to try to get 1 or 2 done in class, and then whatever you have left, then you finish that. Those 3 are due tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, Thursday, we're going to start working on the Can I Survive project, okay, which we'll be working on this weekend, next week. Okay, so, and then the place you can find to submit them, these are all in Module 11. So you saw right here, we did banking 1, modern banking 2, or sorry, module 2, employment taxes, tax simulation, budgeting. So we did these last week. These we're going to do next week. Okay. But for today, we're in that money moves, and we have these 3 assignments. So money moves, we have these 3 assignments, okay, that are due. All right. So I'm going to give you the time. The time is yours. So go in through Everfi, Money Moves, and start working on these 3. Make sure that your submission, I can't stress this enough, right? Make sure that your submission has the score, the tab, so I can see which assignment. See how it says Money Moves, but it doesn't tell me which assignment. The assignment is up here, okay? And then your name, and I need the score, okay? So just submitting, it's completed, that doesn't tell me the score, okay? I need to have a score. I need to be able to see the specific name of the assignment and your name. If I can't see all 3 on the page, then I have to ask you to resubmit. And I know that's annoying, but it's annoying to me because I've been over it like 100 times, okay? So please, please, please make sure your screenshots are the entire page and do that score sheet before you close it, okay? If you have questions, I'm here. Otherwise, get to it. Okay, so give me any emoji. Let me know that you understand where we're at and you are good to go. So we're in Everfi, Money Moves, and we're doing the first 3 assignments. Give me any emoji. Any emoji, let me know. So this is where we're at right here. Let me know that you have it open and you're ready to start working. Awesome. Cody, did that make sense? Did you kind of see the mix up I was talking about? Well, let me know if you need me to clarify anything. All right, so we are working in money moves. So we're working in money moves. Goal should be to get at least one of these done, if not more, and stuff before classes end today. And that way tomorrow you only have one, maybe 1.5 that you need to get done. Okay, so use this time and stuff because these three are due tomorrow. These Everfis, they go in the summative category, so it's a great way to help your grade. Okay, and I am sending grade emails this week. So heads up, if your grade is below 70%, I am going to be sending grade emails tomorrow. Okay, so failing notices tomorrow. So if you want to get that up, today's the day. All right. About 5 more minutes. Keep working. Get as much of this done. All right. Because all 3 of these are due tomorrow. So the more you can get done today, obviously it's less you have to do tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to wrap things up today. Steph, I hope you were able to get some work done in these money moves assignments. Remember, there's 3. So the introductory to financial concepts, modern digital banking, and identity theft and fraud protection. Awesome. How much were you guys able to get done? 1, 2? 1, 2-ish? Somewhere in there? I know each of them, sometimes some of them take a little bit more time than others. But making sure these 3 are done before or by tomorrow, okay? And again, please make sure that your screenshot for your score, okay, looks just like this. So it should have your score, okay? I should be able to see the name of the assignment on the tab and then your name in the corner, okay? If I can't see those 3 things, then I will ask you to resubmit. I know that's annoying. Please do it right the first time. Just take the entire screen, okay? And get these in. You submit these in Module 11. And then on Wednesday, we're going to start working on the, what can I afford or how can I afford to live project. Okay, so we'll work on that Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, so I hope you have a wonderful day. Again, these 3 are due tomorrow. Okay, they're all in money moves. I'll have a post tomorrow. So again, just with instructions, you can also always check the live session page. Okay, and then I'll post this recording also on the live session page. If you need anything tomorrow, I'm available from 1:20 to 2:15. Okay, same code as always. Come and I can help you with anything that you need. All right, and I'll also have a list of other assignments that are closing. So if you're behind, making sure that you're getting those assignments in. Okay, have a great day. I'll see you on Wednesday. Thank you. Thank you so much.